Okay, welcome to day 51 of the lockdown. Busy day today glazing. I've got 4 or 5 different sort of glazing techniques or different methods that I'm going to show you now. If I can't get them all into one video, I'll do them over 2 days because there's a lot of different things I want to talk about, and also there's some handle pulling which might take place today, or it might be on tomorrow's video, but here we go. Okay, these doing a bit of glazing here now. You've seen glazing on previous videos I've done over this last 50 odd days, but this one's slightly different. I don't normally double glaze anything. I just have a single glaze and then maybe add some wood ash, but these ones are going to have a temmaku glaze, and back again. These are going to have a temmaku glaze, and this is what I'm looking for. This has got a nuka over the top of it. Now my nuka I use on its own normally, but the nuka was devised, this nuka was devised by a guy named Michael Coffey in America, and it's for going over temmaku. So I'm going to use it how it should be used, not how I use it. So it's just a question of doing putting the nuka on first. It's nice to have a nice fresh batch of glaze to work with instead of trying to work with dregs. Right, that's the temmaku out of the way. These are not quite dry, still damp to the touch. Obviously this is still wet, so it's going to take longer now to sort of hang about and let it soak in a little bit longer. So you put in sort of a wet glaze onto a wet pot. There's only a little bit of bleeding off from the temmaku, but it's so negligible it doesn't matter. This could all end horribly as well, by the way. That's half the fun, isn't it? Of course it's dry on the inside, you can put it down. Right, also with the previous videos I made these bowls. I didn't know what, these 2 bowls, I didn't know what I was going to do with them, but now I do. I've decided I'm going to do this effect on them with the iron, the rust that I grind up. So I'll just do this now. I leave these in here for quite a while because I like a nice thick glaze for this iron to run into. It's just a question of picking where I want it to run. It's just sort of fallen inside by chance there, can you see? So that might be interesting. One more. Right, I'm just passing this celadon glaze through a sieve. This glaze solidifies in the bottom of the bucket quite badly, so you have to mix it up and put it through a sieve. I always put my glazes through a sieve before I start glazing because they do tend to settle. You dip a dry finger in, you get some idea on what the thickness is going to cover like. It needs to be a little bit thinner, I think. It needs a little bit more water. Right, do you want more? I used to hate glazing. I really did hate glazing with a passion. But then I realised quite quickly that this is what everyone sees. The glaze is the end thing, so you have to learn to love it. And now I quite like the discipline of it, really. Make lovely pots and put beautiful designs on them and think carefully and then just slap a glaze on. How good is it? Attention to detail. Not my strong point. That's it. Celadon glaze. I'll just show you glazing these caddies. Glaze the inside. And place the lid on. Hold it with my thumb there. Quick dip. And then wood ash. That leaves a thumbprint there, which is quite nice when it comes out. Right, that's day 51 over of the lockdown. Whatever I didn't get into today's video, because I was videoing for about 3 or 4 hours today, what I didn't get in today will be in tomorrow's. Okay, see you tomorrow.